This is Ellen with EGI Designs. Do you want to learn how to make this beautiful fall stained glass leaf card? If so, stay tuned. Today I thought I would do a follow-up of this beautiful card that I had made, and I can link over to that video, but basically I use clear sticker paper to make, with alcohol inks, to make like a stained glass effect. And since now it is fall, I wanted to kind of see if I could do that with leaves and make a beautiful fall card. So I have a bunch of different leaf dies here. This is how I store my die cuts, and I can also link to a video where I show you how to make these. But I have here the Tim Holtz Fall Foliage set, and here the Simon Large Stitched Maple die. So depending on how things go, I don't know if I'll do just one leaf in the middle or if I'll do kind of like a cluster effect for that. But we will see when we get there. Here's the other stuff for the day. I was also thinking about using this Sizzix oak leaf. This is an embossing folder, but it also has a die in there, so it'll cut it out and it will give texture to it. And then I also have this Sizzix foliage die. This is a Tim Holtz, and this is a Tim Holtz also. What I want to do, and I've never done this before, is make a clear card. And then inside the clear card, I would have a regular folded card. And I want to emboss the front of that. So this would look really cool with the leaves. The stained glass leaves would go on top of the clear, and then this would be inside the card but showing out. I don't think I'm being very clear about that, but hopefully we will get there. So I have clear acetate sheets from Simon, and then I have the clear sticker paper that I usually use for that. And then I was also thinking about, I have this really thin seam binding ribbon. This is a 1/4 inch, and I want to try to dye it with the alcohol inks. So that's also a new thing for the day. So to start off, I have the clear sticker paper. We need to put the alcohol ink on that, so we have things to cut the leaves from. And I also need to dye the seam binding ribbon so that we have that ready to go when we want to make the card. So let's get started. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do, I have my little trusty plastic tray there that I like to do messing things in, and I have the seam binding ribbon in here. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spritz the seam binding ribbon with rubbing alcohol. I have 91%. I've just repurposed my face mist bottle here because alcohol moves alcohol, right? So I just want to make sure that's pretty wet. And I think I will use, I love this crimson. So hopefully that'll be enough. Ugh, kind of looks like a crime scene. I apologize for that. Okay, just gonna put this out onto my glass mat, and let me wipe this up. Okay, and I'm gonna get my Ranger heated tool for this. I'm just gonna dry this up. The Ranger heated tool is awesome because it disperses the heat and it dries things more quickly. Like, this is almost dry already. just gonna clean this off. I love working on my glass mat because it's so easy to clean up. This I'm just using alcohol wipes. This glass mat is from Glassboard Studios, and I just got it for my birthday. And it is the 9x12, and it is magnetic. And you can buy these like gigantic, very, very strong magnets. So they will hold pretty much anything you need to hold on here. And I want to stick on there. I do actually have a exclusive discount code for Glassboard Studios that is for 15% off of your order. And my code is EGI15. And I will put that in the description box so that you can get that. But these boards are great. I love them, love them. Okay. I think this turned out so gorgeous. Look at the color on that. Just perfect for fall. Let me just wipe this, make sure it's dry. Okay, and now time to play. Alright, so I have a lot of different color alcohol inks here. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spray this down with alcohol so the colors will really move. And then you just take, whatever colors you want and put them on. That one was the poppy fields. This is dandelion. I'm just trying to get a fall look here. Here's the crimson. This is the same as the ribbon. And this one is Valencia. And then we have lemonade. And honeycomb. Okay, so once we have that started, then I just have the Tim Holtz blower tool here, and I'm just going to start moving this around. Oh, look at those fall colors. I love that. The fun thing about alcohol inks is you just keep playing until you're satisfied with the outcome. I do want to try to cover this whole panel. So I'm going to keep at it, and I will speed this part up and get back to you when I'm finished. think we are good to go with that. I'm just going to give it a dry a little bit. Because this is plasticky paper, you just want to be mindful that, you know, not stay in one spot too long, because it can melt the paper. Let me just set this. I'll hold it actually. I'm just wiping this up again. It's dancing. Alright, one cool thing you can do is that sometimes alcohol ink, where a lot of the ink pooled up, it's kind of sticky. So what you can do is you can take deco foil and put that on top. Let's see. I'm just using this to burnish it in. I was trying to find my... I have this one from Trinity Stamps that's really good. Oh, that came out awesome. Oh my goodness. Look at that. So then you get that awesome marbling effect. And it's good because it helps you get the sticky off of your project. So check that out. Fabulous. Okay, I guess I'm cleaning my mat again. You definitely want to be in a place that you can make a little bit of a mess, which is always fun to do. Just dry this off. Okay. Oh, that looks so pretty. Anyway, what are we doing next? Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a paper towel and I'm just going to burnish this a little bit, and which will help get off if there's any excess color sitting on the top. Because this sticker paper is just, I mean, it's just plastic basically, so if it's not all dry, sometimes the ink can flake off a little bit. Alright, now we need to grab our dies. Let's see. Because I'm cutting through plastic, I'm going to use my precision chrome base plate. It's very shiny, so I don't want to blind you with that. And it really helps when you have to cut through things that are thick. I love these leaves because these cutouts will actually leave a mark on the die cuts, so you get kind of that veining detail. I think we could fit almost all of these on here. Actually might need to rearrange a bit just to fit this one on here too. Okay, let me run these through my die cut machine and I will be right back. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Oh, look at this, look at this. And you just want to be careful because they really want to, they're kind of tacky, so they want to stick in here a little bit. So you want to make sure you can get the leaf and the backings. Okay, let's just get these out. And I would recommend washing these, and you can just wipe them with alcohol, just so they don't transfer onto your next project. And this one has the stitching on it, so it's extra sticky in there. Holy cow. Look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous. Okay. Here are all of our beautiful leaves. I'll deal with all these later. Okay, so we gotta kind of think about how do we want to lay this out. And let me see. I just have a scrap here. How big is this? 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Okay, so this can just be our like practice layout kind of thing. So like this one, I feel like just could go by itself. So maybe we could make 2 cards today. We'll just see. But then like these are so cute. So we could do those grouped. Well, anyway, I will get back to that. But for now, we can definitely do this one. Alright, so I will make this with, I think a regular A2 would be perfect size for that. So let me go grab the acetate that we need. Okay, this acetate from Simon Says Stamp, it comes with the paper on it, and I like to keep it on there for as long as I can, just so that I don't get, you know, finger smudges and all that kind of stuff on here. It cuts just like, you know, regular paper. So our card base is going to be 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. So we cut this sheet in half. This is a regular 8 1/2 by 11. And then we will score on this one at 4 1/4. Let me just get my scoring tool out. And I love this little score buddy because the grooves are pretty deep. So you can get a really good score. Alright, I'm going to have to take the paper off. And stick in. Stay. Okay, so you can score acetate. You have to really go over it quite a few times and press down. So I have my Cricut scoring tool that I'm using for this because it won't poke through the acetate. Okay, so we have that scored. and fold it in half. And it is difficult because it's plastic basically. And then bring it over to, you know, a hard surface that you can really burnish that. Okay, so now we have our clear card base. Let's see what next. Next we need to make the inside. So let me grab the paper for that. So this one I'm gonna make, I think just a smidge smaller. Maybe like 1/8 of an inch. And so I'm gonna go with, oops, I don't need to chop that. I'm like, oh, that would have been bad, sorry. I need to square this one, and then I will take off a smidge on the edge. So the 4 1/4 again. And then here is where I'm trimming this down to about, so it's 4 1/8. I think this will fit in here nicely. Yeah, so it's almost edge to edge, and we have a little bit of, tiny little bit of a border. So I think that will look good. Okay, next step is that we need to emboss the front of this. And I'm using the Holtz Foliage. This one's a little over 6, so if you, it would not fit through like a like a Spellbinder's Platinum 6 like this. But you can always tuck this behind and run it through like this. I'm just lining this up in here with the edge. And I have a switch machine, so I'm gonna run it through like this way because the opening is 9 inches. So let me run this through and I'll be right back. Oh wow, that is gorgeous. Awesome. All right. Okay. Ooh, all right. The plan is coming together. So it's always good. All right, I think I'm going to put this in here first. And I'm gonna be daring and do something a little crazy perhaps. So I'm going to try and put a little bit of this double-sided adhesive along the seam there. This is the 1/8. And I can't find the edge. Where are you? I just want to do this to try to help keep the card in the right spot. And my hope is that the ribbon will cover that up. Because when you have acetate, you can see right through it. And this got lined up a little off when I went through the embossing folder, so I'm just relining that up straight. Okay, just trying to see how much room I have on the edges. Slowly backing into the right spot. It's hard to see. Okay. All right, not too shabby. So this is the idea, to have the ribbon like that. Okay. That looks so cute. Alright, let me cut these tails. Alright. So now that we can kind of get the visual of this, we know where to place the leaves. I'm just gonna try to tape this, see if it'll stay closed a little bit. Maybe there we go. Magnets for the win. Let's see. Just gonna put this on top. Looks gorgeous. Look at that. And the cool thing is that because it's a sticker, you don't see any adhesive on the back of that, and you can see right through the stained glass, and then it really pops off of the white, and then you have the texture here, and then you can put your message inside the card. So I think that I'm happy with this. I may later put a sentiment on the bottom here. I'm not sure. I don't really know what I'm going to send this for yet. It could be a fall birthday or a thinking of you, or you know, just saying hi kind of card. But I think this turned out amazing. I just love doing the stained glass effect with the alcohol inks. Look at that. That looks gorgeous. Alright. Well, that was an exciting day. Did lots of techniques on this. But I love that none of the adhesive shows. Like, everything just tied together really well. The ribbon matches the stained glass effect there, and I love the marbling from the gold foil. So I will link everything in the description box, and my links are affiliate links, which means if you click on them and end up making a purchase, I can make a small commission from that at no extra charge to you, and that really helps out me and my channel, and I do appreciate you shopping through my links. I hope that you have a great day. Like, subscribe, and all that jazz. And until next time, take care.